everyone, it's Debbie Ann, and I am back with a couple of autumn journals that I want to show you. These are not available just yet in my Etsy shop. I will be doing a fall restock at the end of the month, so these will be part of that, along with some other projects that I'm working on. These are hardcovers that I covered with fabric, and I left them quite undecorated on the inside so that they could be more like writing journals. I did create a pocket on the front so that I could insert a couple of authentic pieces of ephemera. On the spine I've got these chunky buttons with some thread in there. For the closure I used some strips of, it's a synthetic sari type fabric that I have. I created strips out of that. The pocket is just some bits and scraps of upholstery samples and some of this little eyelet lace and a really nice trim there. So in this pocket I've got a first day cover from the 60s, and it has a sunflower postage stamp on it. And then I have a QSL radio postcard, and it's blank. It's from the lot that I purchased was 40s and 50s, so it's one of those decades. And I wanted to have a little bit of extra dimension on this cover, so I made it look like a tag by adding an eyelet on some trading stamps there and just a bit of twine. And then this is an authentic postcard from the early 1900s, so 1910, and she's dressed in some lovely autumn colors there, and then I added a photo slide. Both of these have a ribbon bookmark. This one here has a little leaf charm on the end of it. And then I used Lady Eleanor's journal in this one. And inside this cotton eyelet pocket I've got a couple of these off-cut pieces. So these could be used for journaling or collage. And then I have a eco-printed tag with a little bit of that same sari fabric just stapled at the top. And there's a stamp there. So very simple on the inside. A lot of coffee dyed papers, some doilies, and some book pages. Three signatures, and both books are roughly 5 inches by just about 7.5. So here what I did is I attached an extra page to this page that has the envelope on the other side, like that. So you've got extra journaling space in there. Some of these are lined, some of them are plain. This is a vellum envelope that I also coffee dyed. This is one of those large square doilies, and I folded it, and you can actually sit a tag or a card in there, and it just holds it nicely. So if keeping a journal or diary is your thing, then this has lots of space for that. And then a few little colorful and interesting elements throughout, just to add to the page. The front and back inside covers are just made of Tim Holtz cardstock. And my spine is a scrap of wallpaper. And then just for interest on the back, I've got a strip of these trading stamps and some cheesecloth. This one here is very similar in style, except some of the colors are a little different. My pocket has this reddish coral trim. The first day cover is a fox stamp, very cute. And this one here is dated, and this is 1953. Also got the tag element there. This postcard is just blank on the back, but it's got these corners here. It looks like it might have been glued inside a scrapbook for some time. And then a photo slide. The papers I used in here are from my latest collection called Autumn Realm. So I used just the 6 image journal pages from that collection in here. Also Tim Holtz paper and cotton pocket there. Some offcuts here and the eco printed tag. And again, a lot of the similar types of papers. This one here has a little acorn on the bottom. Here is that extra journaling page attached to the flap of the envelope, just like the other one. And the same on the back here. I really love working with autumn colors. That's why I have a full lineup that I'm working on at the same time. So the next journals that I will show you next time are a couple of Reader's Digest covers. This restock is going to happen probably by the end of the month, so it'll include these and the Reader's Digest books that are coming up, and then a couple of other projects as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you're well and safe, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.